What's up, Mark? Yeah, I am here on a mission. A mission today to show you what happens when people pollute in the mountains. This is what happens. This is an inversion. This is disgusting. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. Good to see you, Mark. Make sure you guys just tuning in, like, and subscribe. The intro is just 7 minutes away for Pip's Planespotting Live episode 102. I wonder if they're on the ILS because it's so hazy. It'll get better as the sun goes to the west. But yeah, this is what happens when you've got warm air above, cool air below, mixed in with pollution. It's really quite disgusting. It's almost like we have fog. It's like a half mile of visibility. You can barely make out the mountains if you look closely. So welcome in, everyone. Oh, there's an arrival. I think I see it. Yep. Small private jet. God. And staring at the sun doesn't do any favors either. Yeah, Justin, it's pretty disgusting today. Good to see one of my founding members of the Premium Economy Club. Yeah, dude, it is awful. On a scale of 1 to 10 on the inversion scale, I'd give it about an 9, 8.5. If nothing else, yeah, we're in Los Angeles. This is California, Utah, or this is Utah-fornia. Yeah, Utah-fornia is what I wanted to go with. It's really quite disgusting. I'll tell you what else. I'm just going to say this from my opinion, Justin. This is really, honestly, pretty embarrassing. Like, when people tune in and see this, this is disgusting. Why would you host the Olympics here if it looks like this? I mean, I know that's a little extreme, but yeah, I mean, and it is, but it's still, there has to, some level. The smog, so this is called an inversion. What's up? Greetings. And we're on Troll Patrol today. I am on Troll Patrol today. So this is called an inversion. So Carolina Aviation. This is what happens when pollution mixes with cold air at the surface and warm air above. And because of this, along with the mountains, and because of this, the warm air traps the cold air so it can't escape, along with the pollution. And because the mountains also kind of trap airflow, this also happens. So this is what happens when you have stable air mass. Is you get stuff like this, like haze, things like that. So yeah, this is Utah-fornia. Nope, no forest fire, man. No forest fire at all. Nothing. This is just literally what happens when you have, well, I'm going to save my comments. It's just, this is what happens when pollution and a stable air mass combine. It'll get better as the afternoon goes on, probably, as the sun goes to the west. I wish that was the case, but Utah has some of the lowest smoking rates in the nation, Mark. We're almost to the top of the hour. We're playing the intro. The coveted Pip music. I think I have some pretty cool music. Carolina also has some great music. I usually rock out when he starts the show. Oh, at least we're in time for the 767. You know what that means. That's right. It's our first heavy. So as soon as it comes in the picture, we'll sound the sounder. Yeah, this is what happens. Too many people. I don't know if I'd be high, but I'm pretty sure I'd have a headache. So this will happen tomorrow too. Thursday, it's supposed to get better as the storm rolls in, and then Friday and Saturday, I'll get cleared out. So thanks for everybody tuning in to Pip's Planespotting Live. Oh, we got a 767 and Spirit Airlines, so a yellow banana alert. So if you guys want to hit that banana $1.50 super chat for the Banana Club, you can do that to support the channel as Spirit lands. And there is our heavy, a 767 headed to Atlanta. And you guys know what that means. It is time for this sound. First heavy of the day. 767 headed to Atlanta. And there's Spirit. So get those banana stickers or banana emojis ready in honor of Flair, the founder of the Banana Club, which I appreciate. Flair's a good guy. Very generous. From Ottawa, Canada. Spirit inbound from Orlando on an Airbus A320 Neo. Well, there you go. I'm glad I gave you the reminder. Justin, as always, I'm here to protect you. I'm kind of like the breaking news reporter. Banana time. Hey, Kagan, what's happening? Hit those banana emojis, and if you want, send a $1.50 super chat with the banana. Banana Club. Hashtag Banana Club. It was cool seeing the KC-135 last night. It's not often I see military night departures from here. So, very cool. So, yeah, that is lovely Salt Lake City here. And it is the top of the hour. So, it's time for everyone to be welcomed into episode 102. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 102 from hazy, smoggy Salt Lake City is underway. High noon here in Salt Lake City. What up, uncircumcised? That is an excellent question. I think what's going to happen is maybe Dallas will be next. But we will see on that one. Dallas or perhaps DC. We'll see. Carolina and I have been talking about collaborating, but it's kind of dependent on finances to the East Coast. So that's a great question. Maybe we'll go down to Provo. Well, you know, that's my old radio background. You know, you got to have an intro. You got to have an intention getter. It was back from my radio days. Hi, everyone. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 102. Make sure you like and subscribe. Our goal for today is 75 likes on the program. We sure would appreciate it if you smash that thumbs up button. And there goes SkyWest 3674. Headed off to Pasco. That means, the 767 is, I thought they were about to take off, but they're going over to The de-ice pad, I don't know if they have an MEL or a maintenance issue that needs to be taken care of. It will be, Admir, good to see you again. It'll be in 2032 that Salt Lake wants to host the Olympics. Power outlets for what? Dude, I am ready to roll. Oh, that's Gambler 2000. See, Gambler 2000 is a friend of mine, and he doesn't believe in using recycling or taking care of natural resources. He says, I only live once, so I'm going to live it my way. You saving your banana sticker for marriage? Good for you. Your future spouse will appreciate that, especially when she has to take off her carpet dress. Gambler and I are good friends, by the way, everyone. Nice, uncircumcised. I actually lived in Greensboro for a couple months when I started my aviation career. So, very exciting. I love North Carolina a lot. And, of course, Greensboro is the home of the Boom Supersonic Factory. Welcome in, everybody. Our goal today, again, 75 likes, so hit that thumbs up button. Sure would appreciate it. And if there's new viewers, encourage you to subscribe. Hey, David, worked there for years until I retired. Well, welcome in, David. Yeah, I've been, Salt Lake is my home base here. I've been doing it about 10 months now. You got it, man, the triad. But yeah, David, apologize for the inversion today, the smog, but we usually have much better scenery, as you know, and we'll have. We're supposed to have a storm coming soon, so. Yeah, I would love to come back to North Carolina. So Uncircumcised, my production company is called 2-3 Right Productions in honor of 2-3 Right in Greensboro, which is the first runway I really started plane spotting from. So my production company is called 2-3 Right Productions, and that's in honor of runway 2-3 Right in Greensboro. Fun fact, when I would be done with work after working for Swift Air, which is now called iAero, I would ride my bicycle over to Greensboro for the evening rush and plane spot and photograph there. So beautiful area. Beautiful. And here's an A321 landing. Yeah. I really enjoyed all my time there in Greensboro. In fact, there was a special spot I would ride my bike to get extra close to runway 2-3 Right. But now that's being turned into the Boom Supersonic Factory. So that place no longer exists. So it holds a special place in my heart. They don't like spawners at GSO? Well, that's not very nice, first off. Secondly, I never had any issues. Maybe because I rode my bike. They're like, that guy's not dangerous. He's riding his bike. So that's how I got away with it. What's up, Randy? Another member of our Premium Economy Club, thanks to Flare318. And if you're new to the channel, you can join the Premium Economy Club for just 99 cents and get the coveted Piphead emoji and other emojis. Great to see you from Omaha. We are here in smoggy, foggy Salt Lake City. Whoops. Stabilize. There we go. Amazing. That's probably because of Boom Supersonic or something. That's not cool. Not cool at all. So like we talked about, yeah, it's a little bit smoggy, polluted here today. It'll get better as the day goes on, as the sun goes to the west. But this is what we deal with in the wintertime sometimes. When we talked about it before the inversion, when temperatures are colder at the surface than they are higher up in the atmosphere, it traps the polluted and cold air down here so it can't go anywhere. And that's how we get the inversion and smog. Uncircumcised, great question. Glad to hear it's a good day in Omaha, Randy. It's sunny if we could clear out the fog. Uncircumcised. There's only been one time an A380 has landed here, and that was due to an emergency. Can we support the A380? I believe so. I know there are gates capable of taking care of the 747, but do we get them ever? No. Probably 747 would fly here either from Atlas Air for like a military charter, or a rare occasion where UPS might fly one of their 74s here during peak package season, which is right now. So I've been looking religiously every day to see if they are going to send us a 747 from, say, Louisville or Ontario, but nothing yet. Yeah, exactly. So again, typically the biggest aircraft that we have that regularly flies here is the A330neo from Delta. And occasionally we'll get the, on almost daily basis, we'll get an MD-11 either from UPS or FedEx. So those are usually the two biggest aircraft that on a regular basis come to Salt Lake City. Randy should be here until at least 3 o'clock. Looks like Amsterdam is only about 10 minutes late, just landed, so we should have a departure here in a couple hours on the east side. It is I'll tell you straight up, it is very hard to see the arrivals, and I apologize, so I'll do my best today. But this is when I definitely earn those super likes and super chats. All right, good to see you, Uncircumcised. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Yeah, the Olympics in Paris next year, right? Summer Olympics. What's up, Infidel, working and lurking? The best kind. Our goal today is 75 likes. I should probably put that at the top of the chat. I'm still learning how to use the software on OBS. So do like a 9 p.m. to midnight? That would actually work pretty well, so that might be a good idea. I just have to wear extra clothing, Randy, since it'll be cold. But I could do that, and 10 o'clock is one of the busiest times for Salt Lake City right now. Not a bad idea. All right, latest METAR. Winds from the north at 4 knots, 10 statute miles. Few clouds at 2,000. Temperature 3 degrees Celsius. Dew point -3 degrees. Altimeter 3036. Charlotte. Well, they're building a new terminal, so that hopefully should help some things. I'm not a huge fan of Terminal E, Mark. Terminal E, the regional concourse, is awful because as a pilot and a passenger, there's only one way in and one way out. So the regional jets have to wait. If they're blocking out to leave, they have to wait. There's no traffic coming into the alley. So that really annoys me. If you've ever been to Charlotte and flown a regional flight, yeah, Terminal E, there's only one way in and one way out. So, all right, that's enough out of you, Carolina. You are a step away from being banned. Hey, man, who says I won't? Do you see any power outlets? Does it any? Oh, there's a power outlet right there. Hold on. Let me see. Nope, that doesn't work. My good old friend, Carolina Aviation. Funny guy. So there's Concourse A. Those are gates 30, 38 through 44. You get a CRJ 900 and an Airbus there. Carolina, funny guy. Funny guy. So, Carolina, just to verify, you will not be doing a show this evening. You switched, you're now doing Wednesday and Fridays. Is that correct? But the new Mark, but the new terminal looks nice, or the new concourse looks really nice. But yeah, Terminal E is my sore spot in Charlotte. So, little inside knowledge there. Especially when you're trying to flight dispatch, your flights will be taxiing for like 30 to 40 minutes, which kind of stinks. All right, we got a CRJ 700 headed to Phoenix here. We'll catch up with it momentarily. But first, let me give you a look of, again, what I'm dealing with today. So, oh, nice. Oh, yeah, of course I've heard of Key West. Key West is cool. You know, the thing about Key West is it's got like a 4,900-foot runway. So it's always entertaining and challenging. There's only certain type of aircraft that are allowed to fly there. Bet you didn't know that, Mark. So, yeah, it's a smoggy, hazy day here in the Wasatch. If we look to the south, I mean, it is hard to see an arrival. So I'll do my best catching the arrivals. And it'll get better as the afternoon goes on. That is pretty cold. That's what you get. You got to get the Carhartt Interliner. You know, you could do an overnight show if you just got a Carhartt Interliner and a power outlet, Carolina. Ha, ha, ha. That's my impression of Carolina telling me to get a power outlet. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Rich, how's it going? You like Salt Lake City, but not Charlotte. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. I'll pass it along. Great to see you. Welcome in. The biggest thing with Charlotte is it's still under construction, so it'll get better, but it's very spread out. I feel like it's spread out. And it takes a long time to depart and sometimes to land, to taxi into the gate. So, because of all the traffic. That's true, Mark. It is not foggy. It is not foggy. It's just smoggy. All right, so our CRJ right here is getting ready to depart to Phoenix. And apologies for the ATC audio. My scanner, I bought a bunch of batteries yesterday, but I failed to put them in my backpack. And to complicate matters, awesome, Randy. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Trying to get 75 likes today. And when I put the scanner in my backpack, I failed to I failed to turn it off. So the battery was running all night on the scanner. Yes, I would agree with that, Rich. Definitely more confined. Here's our CRJ 700 off to Phoenix. American Eagle flight. They sure are. Especially when you leave the scanner on all night. They're definitely hungry. Yeah, one of the things I think Salt Lake has tried to do is try and assimilate their new terminals to like if it were mini Atlanta, because it is a Delta hub after all. And it's kind of the same layout. You have, what is it? I think you have 4 concourses or islands, and then the international terminal at Atlanta. So right now there are 2 concourses right here, A and B. And I still have to do the walk the measurement. I wanted to get here earlier because 11 a.m. is a big departure hours, but I'll get there. I'll wake up earlier. I had about 3 hours of sleep again last night, so I am on the struggle bus. However, our next arrival will be American Airlines 2069 on a 737-800, and maybe we'll even get an A320neo from Frontier Griswold the Bear livery. Mark, San Antonio's fairly new. Shuttlesworth is kind of small. So it's easy to get around, and I'd say San Antonio is pretty easy to get around too. But speaking of San Antonio, we talked about this a couple months ago when they announced it, but San Antonio is getting Condor Airlines next year, in May sometime. So that'll be really cool. And I may be in Texas, so I may have to spot when Condor comes. That would be dope. Very cool. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Hello to everybody. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to like the program so more people are aware of the program, and subscribe so you know when and where we'll be broadcasting from next. Five minutes from American 2069. And then it looks like Frontier from Phoenix on an A320 is next as well. So that's exciting. Yep. Dallas, Fort Worth, Chicago, very busy airports. Dallas was number 2 last year. The number 2 busiest airport in the world. Then it was Denver. Number 3, then it was Chicago, number 4, and then I think Atlanta was Los Angeles was number 5. It'll be really interesting to see what the numbers are once the end of the year closes out, because a lot of airports are expecting to hit record passengers for 2023. I know Salt Lake is planning on it. Well, thank you very much, Rich. Appreciate that. Awesome to have you. And I try and do an announcement or a video like I did this morning most times. Say, hey, here's where I'm going to be. Yeah. So try and let people in the loop. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for the end of the year. I do like to show up at 12, though, even though it's a little slow, because we get the 767 departure to Atlanta. And that's not an aircraft we see often. And for those who are tuning in and haven't tuned in the past couple of days, the A350 for Delta is supposed to begin flying here for the Christmas rush and also for ski season on December 16th, which is a Saturday. So if I'm still here, you better believe I'll be here to broadcast. All right, Rich. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes stopping by. Yeah, really appreciate it. Means a lot. This is actually my work for right now. So I basically I do this until I had a couple of interviews for jobs at airports. Won't say specifically who yet, but we'll see what happens. Yep, that's right, Mark. It was the busiest airport in the world. It was the busiest airport in the world, not just the U.S., the world. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in. I know it's the afternoon, so there'll be a little bit of a gap. Now at 18 likes. Welcome, welcome in. Oh, Justin. Okay, Aliv. Welcome, welcome. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 102. I am Pip. Yeah, Justin, yeah. I hope I'm still here to capture it. I did talk to one of my pilot friends, Justin, and I said, could I borrow one of your buddy passes? And he sounded pretty open to that. So if that's the case and I'm not here and I am able and not working or whatnot, then I'm going to fly back here. Because, yeah, I definitely want to see it. Like, you work so hard, and not that I had anything to do with it, but it would be super cool to see. So, yeah, if I'm still here, I'm definitely going to broadcast it. And if I'm not, I'm definitely going to try and come back. So. Yeah, I sure hope so. I sure hope so as we check out this 737 here from Delta Airlines. Or this is the American, Chicago O'Hare arrival. 737 on runway 35. Which airports, okay, Mark asks, which airports in the future would I like spotting at? Well, I would love to get to Honolulu in Hawaii, where Josh is from. I would love to get to JFK. See, the TWA hotel is pretty good, but then you got to pay to, you can use the pool. Here's something interesting about the TWA hotel. Last time I checked, you don't have to stay there. You could just swim in the pool, but it's like $45, $50 for a day pass. So you could still be there and just have the day pass. So JFK. Yeah, so I would say JFK, Honolulu, and what's one other place I would love to get to? I've been to a lot of big cities. There's Frontier, A320 from Phoenix. Let's see. I'll tell you what. I've been to Vancouver, but I've never done a live show from Vancouver, and I really like Vancouver. So I would say Vancouver, JFK, and what was the other one I said? Honolulu. Honolulu. Let's try that again. So yeah, those would be my choices. And just as one 737 lands for American, another one is taxiing to runway 34 right. But if I move back to Texas, I'll definitely be doing a lot of DFW, Love Field, Alliance, Addison. Austin would be a good one too. I would drive to Austin. I would definitely drive to San Antonio. I'd drive to Houston. I'd drive to Oklahoma City. So there's like 5 or 6 airports within 300 miles of DFW. And Austin's really not that far. It's like a quick 4 hours, including traffic. And I'd like to get there before Virgin Atlantic leaves. Hey. 757 right there. I saw it getting ready, and now it takes off. It's a charter. St. Louis and Nashville could be cool. I think I would probably pick Nashville. There's a little more variety than St. Louis. But St. Louis does have that Lufthansa flight from Frankfurt. Nashville has British Airways. And Nashville has been trying to extend the runway so they can get more international traffic. Like long haul, Trans-Pacific. And there's been some debate on that and some posturing by politicians. But Nashville wants to extend their runway to, I think, 13,000 feet. The longest one is, I want to say, 10. Memphis would be really cool, too, because FedEx, but we'd have to do that at night. I'd have to do like a night shifter. And I'd want to set that up months in advance so people could like get off work and watch in the middle of the night. That, Nashville, or Memphis, obviously Louisville. Cincinnati would be cool in the middle of the night. They've got a lot of cargo. With DHL and Amazon. A little bit of different aircraft here heading back to DFW. 737-800 then instead of our usual Airbus A321. All right, Rich, thanks for stopping by. Great to see you. Great to meet you, my friend. Have a great rest of your day at work. And just like Rich, if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. And you can always support the channel via Super Chat, Super Like, or joining the Premium Economy Club. Just 99 cents. And get the coveted pip head emoji and other emojis to express your love of aviation. I don't know if anybody saw on the slide, and maybe I should change it. More people will tune in. I said, I feel kind of bad. On the title of the show, I said, live plane spotting from Salt Lake City, worst airport pollution in the USA. So maybe I didn't do myself a favor there, because usually it's the best scenery, but we can't even see the beautiful mountains, and we can barely see the skyline. So I'm an honest person, maybe too honest. So I could change that. As we get another inbound arrival, looks like an E-175 on runway 35. And we've got a CRJ 900. Yep, it sure is, Justin. I was like, "Mow." Yeah, I hear you, Mark. There's supposed to be a storm system that's rolling through Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They call it a 50% chance of rain and snow. So I don't know how much that means, but we might get some more snow in the mountains. So that's a good thing. It's like a G280 there instead. But at least we're on North Flow. So I'll take that. Hey, Norfolk International Airport. Great to see you, my friend. It is a hazy, smoggy day here in Salt Lake City, so please forgive the air. It'll be good afternoon, Louie. Good afternoon to you, sir, and a good evening to you from Amsterdam. It is a smoggy inversionist day. So this haze, this fog, it's called an inversion. And hopefully it'll go away on Thursday. Minneapolis St. Paul is a great airport. It's always ranked as one of the top. And, you know, the cool thing I like about Minneapolis, Utrecht, that's right, in the Netherlands. Apologies. Utrecht. Yeah, it was cold here, low 20s. Wade, what's up? Hazy weather indeed. It's called the inversion. Yeah, Minneapolis is cool because they have crisscrossing runways, which are great. So when you do have crosswinds, because you have runways 422 and then you have 1230, which is almost the time. It's 12:36 here. But runway 4 and 22 and runway 12 and 30. So they almost get almost any situation where they don't have to delay due to crosswinds. 29 to 30 degrees in Columbus. That is Midwest weather right there. Again, our goal for today is 75 likes. We're on a good start here, just underway in the first hour. Be here till at least 3 o'clock. Probably more like 4. Or it depends how the show goes, because I do love working hard for you guys and gals. I always need to say ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Louie, for that. Correct. Yep, the big runway, Norfolk, is 523. Yeah, Norfolk, you've only really got one long runway that you can use for airline departures. 1028 is really short. It's like 4,700 feet, right? Oh, sounds like good weather, Mark. I'll take that. I'll trade. But I'd trade the inversion for cool temperatures and clear skies. Let me put it that way. We've got the Namrud Special SkyWest 4253 inbound to us from St. George. Oh, and looks like we might have some KC-135 action on runway 35. 0 degrees Celsius in Utrecht. The METAR that Infidel put on at the top of the hour, I think it was 4 degrees Celsius, or maybe it was 3. I'll go 3. Mark, Condor Airlines is in fact from Germany. That is correct. They're one of the leisure airlines from Germany, yes. I believe they're owned by Lufthansa. They're part of the Lufthansa portfolio. But Louis, is that right? Is Condor owned by Lufthansa since you're over in Europe there? Or anybody else who is from Germany can speak to that? Well, I'm glad I got the big lens back because it looks like they're doing most of the arrivals on 3.5 here on the CRJ 900. That's right, 1432. Thank you, Norfolk International. I was thinking 1028 for, I think it was Oklahoma City. My friend was testing me today. Let's see if that KC-135 is headed our way. It would make sense. Oh, no, it's doing kind of a go-around or a holding pattern right now. Interesting. Next arrival is from Burbank, SkyWest 3680. E175. Interesting. This KC-135 is just kind of hanging out in the air. Gotcha. Gotcha on Condor. Oh, there it is. There's our KC-135. Flight radar had it still in a holding pattern, so I'm glad I paid attention. The old tanker. Yeah, buddy. Good old rollout. Nice, Mark. Well, looks like they're hanging out over there with the Air National Guard. And we call a KC-135. We're going to call it a heavy, so you know what that means. Time to hit the sounder, folks. 1, 2. Whoop, not that button. Yes, that button. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know, right, Justin? I was like, what is going on? Hey, Sue. Sue Major, back in the house. Great to see ya. Wonderful, Sue. Little smoggy today, Sue. Call this the good old inversion. Next arrival, yeah, it's from Burbank on an E175. 2 minutes out. Well, we'll call it 3 minutes out. Visibility is getting a little bit better, and it'll continue to improve throughout the day. Will the inversion go away entirely? No, it will not, but it will improve. Thank you for looking that up, Louis. Appreciate that on Condor. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Louis. What's up, Desert Dwight? Don't you love the inversion as a Utah guy? No. Great to see you. Desert Dwight, one of the founding members of the Premium Economy Club that you can also join if you'd like for 99 cents to support the channel as well. E175 inbound shortly for runway, I think it is 35. It's tough to tell. Let me again show you the sky to the south. So we're dealing with this smog today, what we call an inversion here. So that's my view to the south. Normally on a clear day, I can see about 15, 20 miles. Today, I can't even see the hospital, so I can see about 5 miles. I'll call it 5. Yeah, Desert Dwight, yep. Not the best day, but I'm a champion here, and I do love my plane spotting and entertainment. All right, there's our E175 coming out of the fog. Again, our goal today is 75 likes, so if you haven't had a chance, smash that thumbs up button. Sure would appreciate it. Thank you for the support. What's up, Flair318? My man, good afternoon to you from Ottawa. Founding member of the Premium Economy Club. Oh, you're getting snow in Utrecht. Flair, I did see it. Yeah. I just saw it right before I got on, so I haven't had a chance to use it. But it looks good. I will throw it into the rotation. Appreciate it. Louis getting snow, but not us. That's not fair. We need it. Wet snow? Okay. I know this is probably the answer is no, Louis. But in the Netherlands, are there any mountains? Usually, because Amsterdam's like at sea level. So, are there any mountains in the Netherlands at all? Some light flurries there, Flair. In Ottawa. Most of the Netherlands is below sea level. That's what I thought. I was just wondering. So thank you for confirming that, because that's what I suspected. Nice, Louie. I'll remember that. I will remember that when I'm in the Netherlands. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Pip's Planespotting Live. We're trying to clear out some of this haze as this 737-800 right there blocks in from Sacramento. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Flare Bear. Hey, Flare, I was thinking, do you get your name Flare 318 from the airline, Flare Airlines, but it's spelled F-L-A-I-R up there in Canada? Thank you, Louis, as always. Appreciate that. Yeah, our goal for today, 75 likes. You know, with it being smoggy and having the inversion today, you guys will really appreciate when it's snowy and the mountains are white and snow-capped. So you see the bad and you appreciate the good. So it's a positive way of looking at it. Another diversion like we had the emergency yesterday. By the way, I put that video on the page, the YouTube page, as well as the Pip's Planespotting Pals page. UPS 982. Are you saying it's diverting to Portland? Southwest Airlines is inbound in about 5 minutes. 2134, 737-700 from San Diego, California. Oh, I gotcha. That makes total sense. Flair. Absolutely. I really wish we would get 747 from Ontario. Oh, man. Instead of going to Seattle. By the way, it goes without saying, if anybody sees on the flight schedule a 747, I will get up from my rest, I will get up from sleep, and I will drive down here to catch it. All right, so we got a Southwest inbound from San Diego. We also have a Southwest outbound about to depart on runway 34 right. Kevin. All right, so Kevin has a question. Why is there pollution? Kevin. Oh, and we've got a 737 MAX following that other 737-700 here, headed to runway 34 right. Flare, I'll see if I can try it. Give me a second here. In the meantime, I want to look at this. Southwest 996 on a 737-700, and then Southwest 869 headed to Oakland on a MAX. And he is motoring. No delay for that guy. All right, so Kevin H. asked a great question. Why is there pollution? Yes, the 221 801 Aviator. Excellent work, my friend. I don't know if they're going to give us the A330, though. They usually will land that on the west side. But we'll get the departure, most likely. So, yeah, to kind of, hey, Brian Tampa. How's Tampa? Great to see you. Good afternoon to you as well. 2 hours in front of me. So Kevin H., 801 Aviator is correct. Temperature inversion that traps the cold air at the surface. It's actually clear at about 700 feet. Yep. Great job, 801 Aviator. Thank you for the explanation. And just to kind of piggyback off of that, so we've got a stable air mass. Temperatures above the surface are warmer than they are at the ground. So theoretically, let's say the temperature here at the surface is 34 degrees. Well, theoretically, let's say the temperature is warmer above in the sky. So let's say it's 36 degrees. So you've got warmer air above that is trapping the cold air, because basic kind of rule of thumb in science is that hot air rises and cold air sinks. So since the hot air is trapping the cold air, it can't escape. So since the cold air can't escape and the winds aren't really doing anything, and this is a stable air mass, there's no upper level winds to kind of move things. So that's why we have pollution, and it's called an inversion, as 801 Aviator said. This is Southwest 869, headed to Oakland on a MAX attack. Maybe for a MAX, we need to get like a Mad Max sounder or something from the movie with Mel Gibson. That'd be hilarious. Might do that. And then we've got more Southwest. Here's our San Diego arrival on the 737-700. 737-700. Let's try that again. That's right. I remember you telling us that, Brian, in the 40s. One time I was in Orlando when it got down to about 34 for Christmas, and that was a big deal. And I walked outside and I was like, huh, this isn't that bad. I think I was in shorts for Christmas. We were staying at a hotel, driving over to my sister's house in Orlando. But yeah, 40s is definitely cold. I got the trapper hat on today, as well as the gloves. I'm prepared. 2 layers of socks. Kevin H., a lot of Delta. I'll answer that right off the bat. Delta has a hub here. It is the 4th busiest hub in Delta's network. About 70% of the flights that are in and out of this airport are Delta and Delta connections, so either mainline or regional. And Southwest is the 2nd busiest character, but they busiest carrier. Let me talk. And I think they have 10% of the traffic. Delta has about 70. So that gives you some perspective. -5 degrees. Oh, you got a wind flare. Ugh, that sounds disgusting. I remember you telling me yesterday, 1 month out of the year cold, the the rest warm. We got to get you to like Texas or Oklahoma. More like Texas or Arizona. Welcome in everybody who's just tuning in. 1 o'clock, top of the hour here for Pip's Planespotting Live from Salt Lake City. Inversion's getting a little bit better, but it'll still be hanging around the afternoon. You can see the skyline a little bit better from where it was first. Central Texas, 60 degrees. That's what I'm talking about, Kevin. That's the kind of weather I like. I lived in Dallas for a few years. California, get you to California. All right, we can get you to California. You want to go live by the bay, or do you want to live more inland, like in Fresno or something, where it's dry? The high desert, go live by Victorville, the Southern California Air Logistics Airport. So, Louis, you would take winter over summer? Is that right? There you can see our KC-135s of the Utah Air National Guard. We had one land about 20 minutes ago. You can live by the coastal San Francisco and it'll just be moist all the time, about the same temperature. Yeah, I can't really handle the heat either. It's true. I'm with you, Louie. I am with you, sir. You're cold-blooded? Next arrival will be Southwest. No, not Southwest. American. Try that again. American 2845. 10 minutes out from DFW on an A321, followed by SkyWest 3677 on an E175 from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, Kevin, Salt Lake is definitely growing fast. We talked about it yesterday, but they want to host the Olympics again. And part of the reason we have this inversion is because of the growth of the population. Obviously, with more people, there's more cars, more businesses. So the inversion's a little more pronounced. Flare. Yeah, we can do that. So 221 is landing. Copy that from Paris on the west side. But Flare wants a heavy alert, so let's give it to him. So this is for you newcomers and those who are just tuning in for the first time. We've got a couple of special sounders that we do every time we have a heavy that either lands or departs on one of the runways we're viewing. We hit the horn sound effect here. So yeah, that is our sounder when we get a departing or arriving heavy on the runways we're watching. Absolutely. Hey, Alan, great to see ya. $11:30 just now, or 11:30 last night. That's a great point, Louis. That's kind of the mentality I go with. You can always put clothes on in the cold. You can only take off so many clothes in the summertime before you get arrested. All right, Infidel, thanks for the updated METAR winds out of the north at 3 knots, 7 statute miles. Clear skies, temperature of 4 degrees Celsius, altimeter 30.33. Jevin Richardson, what's up, mate? Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live from Salt Lake City. Spoiler alert, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, first off, welcome in. I am Pip. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe and like. But also, it's a little bit hazy today due to the inversion. Salt Lake usually looks much more beautiful than this with the mountains, and so we should have some rain and snow that'll clear things out by Thursday or Friday. Ah, okay, Alan. Right on. Two months, that's right, Kevin. I remember. My parents still live in Dallas, so they every day it was like 100, 100, 100, 105. Yeah. Oh, you don't live in Salt Lake City? That's all right, man. BB15, hello, hello. Yeah, BB15, I decided to, I wanted to show everybody the inversion in its full entirety. Oh, Anguilla in the Caribbean. Oh, nice. Well, your weather's much better than it is here. Probably sunny and 75. BB15, yeah, I like to surprise people sometimes. But I know I need to get on a better schedule. But sometimes you just really want to go plane spotting and having some fun with your friends. So that's what I try and do here on the channel. But yeah, I should get on a schedule. Anguilla. Desert Dwight's in on that 100-degree heat. That's right. Desert Dwight is, he is a scorpion, we'll call him. He loves the heat. I mean, his name is Desert. Yeah, our goal for today again is 75 likes. And if you would like to contribute to the channel, you can do so via Super Chat, Super Like for as little as $1. Or you can join the Premium Economy Club for 99 cents. That's it per month. Yeah, Kevin H. What is it? Yeah, 60 today. You can play golf in the winter. You can go plane spotting year round. It's great. BB15. Well played. All right, Frank Costanza. Love it. All righty. So 3 minutes out from American. Meanwhile, Southwest Airlines 3019 headed to Denver is taking the runway as we speak. Golf in the snow. Yeah, people golf in the snow too. Yeah, that's very true, Louis. That's kind of like a Chicago thing too. As long as the fairways are clear. Travis, what's up, dude? Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Travis. Great to see you. How about this inversion today? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Jevin, the A330 will typically land on the west side if we're on a north flow, which we are now. So when I say north flow, what does that mean? North flow means that we are having the planes arrive from the south to the north because the runway heading is north. So 340 degrees on a compass. Yep, that's right. 737 MAX 8. You are my spotter. Louis, you got it. If you are going to golf in the snow, you got to make sure your balls are orange or yellow, so you can find it. Here's our Airbus A321 from American Airlines from DFW, landing on runway 35. How nice is Salt Lake Airport? Well, Kevin, the airport here, I'll scan over to the concourse here. There are two concourses. There's an A and a B, or a terminal, Terminal A, Terminal B. And the concourse is about 3 years old. So it's a fairly new airport. The old was torn down and they built it entirely new, kept the same runway configuration. Desert Dwight says it's one of the nicest he's been to. I will say that it is extremely nice. However, if you don't fly Delta, you have to walk about a mile to your gate, which is a big annoyance for a lot of people. I would say, oh, yellow banana alert. Flair, where you at? The Banana Club is in the house. Flying Banana. I would say that the Salt Lake Airport has the best bathrooms of any airport. And I say that because they have plenty of stalls and there's a lot of bathrooms, and the stalls are not cramped. You have some space in there. So that's actually my favorite thing about Salt Lake. You do have a light rail connection to downtown Salt Lake City, which is just about a 10-minute train ride. So you don't have to rent a car or everything. You can just take the train down. 10-15 minutes. It's an A320 Neo from Spirit. Banana Club. Send those stickers, the emojis. Now we can see the mountains. So yeah, the inversion's getting better, or at least the sun angle is helping out with it. Yeah, that's right, Devin. So Salt Lake Airport, Kevin, also about 26 million passengers. I think they're going to eclipse that. They'll set a new record this year. So it's about the 30th busiest airport in the United States. So it's not a massive airport, but it is a Delta hub and gets a fair amount of traffic. That's right, $1 super chat. Get that banana out. That's right, BB15, the banana. Send those banana emojis and the $1 banana super chat. Scott, what's happening, my friend? Miss Wolf's 13. Thank you so much. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. I am Pip. We're checking out our yellow banana. Spirit departing here. Headed to Las Vegas. Scott from Louisville. SDF. Standiford Field. That's on my Planespotting list. Yeah, that's right, Miss Wolves. The banana alert. Thank you, Desert Dwight. The Banana Club. So anytime Spirit, so you can see the yellow colors on it, Jevin. The Banana Club, if you want to support the channel in a fun way, you can do so with the Banana Super Chat. You can send for $1. But you can send the bananas as well. Oh, Louie, I didn't know you had a lover. Congratulations. Yeah, Kevin, exactly. Exactly. All right. Flying Bananas departing. Well, we got a romance here. This is great. I love it. Friendships, romance, everything on the channel. Work connections. Judah Marinkovic. Judah Marinkovic. Welcome in. Welcome to Pip's Planespotting Live. I am Pip. Great to have you on board from Europe. Hello, hello. Here in Salt Lake City. A little bit hazy today, but for those who are here at the beginning of the program, it's gotten a lot better, I'll tell you that much. It's still pretty hazy to the south, but at least we can see the skyline and the mountains in Salt Lake City. Oh yeah, Louis, I have recognized Miss Wolves 13, that name, so that makes sense. Copy that, Louis. Miss Wolves 13, I do know the name. I have seen you quite frequently on other channels, so I am thrilled to have you here. By the way, did anybody know that our friend Chantel from South Africa, she flew up to London on the A380 on Sunday? So she sent some photos before she took off on the Facebook page, Pip's Planespotting Pals. If you want to join that for free on Facebook, you can share your videos and photos on there, Pip's Planespotting Pals. (1:15) local time, because I know we have people traveling from viewing in from all over the world. So it is 1:15 local time in the afternoon. We're currently 7 hours behind UTC time, or Greenwich time. So we're 7 hours behind. Checking out inbounds. I've got some in the next 20 minutes. Southwest 4588 from Phoenix on a 737-800. And Delta 2289 on the Airbus A321. Looks like that might go to runway 34 left. While Southwest 4588 will come on this side to either 34 right or 35. Temperature's about 36 degrees, 37 degrees here in Salt Lake City today, so I've got my warm clothes on. Randy from Omaha suggested we do a night show, and I'm going to need like big snow pants to do that, and layers upon layers. That's kind of my thought on that. And yeah, to give you a little more background for some of our new viewers, Salt Lake City's about the 30th busiest airport in the United States. It's a Delta hub. Our altitude is about 4,300 feet above sea level. We have 3 parallel runways, 2 on this side, which is the east side of the airport. We're looking towards the east and downtown Salt Lake City. And then 1 runway on the west, and they're both basically a north-south runway. So they have a heading of about 1634, or yeah. So, oh, nice, Jevin. We'll be on the lookout for that. So yeah, we have 2 runways on this side here in Salt Lake City, and 1 runway on the west side. And the east side is the more scenic view. Yeah, our goal today is for 75 likes. Sure appreciate thumbs up, and subscribing. Doing it is free. And Salt Lake City is actually where I live just north of here, so this is what I call my home base. I spent 5 years as a flight dispatcher, and I'm applying for jobs right now, actually. So the hub airport, we have busy periods, so we have busy hours, then we have slow hours. Busy hours, slow hours. So 1 o'clock is kind of a slower hour. Then it starts to pick up in 2, and then 3 and 4, and then until about 5:30, and then it dies down. So I'll give you a perfect example here. Oh, interesting. We may get San Diego instead on the A321. Yes, and also a 737-700 from Denver. Yes, good observation, Desert Dwight. I wish so too. I think here's the key thing, Desert Dwight, and copy that, Jevin. Thanks for the alert. Appreciate that from Anguilla, our friend from Anguilla, the beautiful Caribbean island. So I think, Desert Dwight, once Terminal B or the Concourse B is complete next year, we'll probably see a little more variety, because Delta is going to cater to their passengers. They're going to have 2 Sky Clubs, right? So one in Concourse A and one in Concourse B. But they entirely have Concourse A, and now there's more variety for B. So I think you'll see that. Oh, yeah, I see the Cessna 750X right over here, Jevin. Landing on runway 35. There it is. So I'm going with the theory here, Desert Dwight, that WestJet from Canada is going to become part of SkyTeam. Yeah, I wonder if it'll be Tiny too. But I've noticed in the last several months, WestJet has expanded their network into the United States, and they've done more routes to Atlanta, Detroit, and Minneapolis, which are also Delta hubs. So I am just theorizing that maybe in the next year, WestJet will announce flying to Salt Lake City from Calgary, which would be smart, I think. And I think WestJet will join the SkyTeam Alliance. I don't know if they will, but that's just one of my running theories. But yeah, I think WestJet would do well here. There you go, Porter as well. Yeah, the E2, I would love to see the E2. I still haven't seen it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it soon. San Francisco gets it in January. Los Angeles gets it next month or in January. I bet you they'll even Porter will pull an E2 route for DFW to Toronto. Exactly, Justin. Exactly. Overfly from Phoenix and Las Vegas. So there's our United A320 getting ready to depart. Runway 34 right. I think a WestJet route from Calgary to Salt Lake City would make a ton of sense. Ooh, got a replacement nose cone on there. Whitey. All right, Jevin, thanks, sir. So, Flair, I got a question for you and everybody else north of the border. Is Porter going to keep doing the Dash 8s from Billy Bishop, or are they going to eventually phase out and just be at Toronto Pearson and then just do the E2s? Are they still going to do the Dash 8s to the East Coast in like Chicago? All right, here comes our A321 from San Diego, our Delta A321 from San Diego. What's up, Car Wash Channel? Yeah, stop on by. I'm usually on the 5th floor if I'm doing a live broadcast. Good to see you again. Oh, yes, Lou, I know you have strong feelings on that. We actually had some de-icing done on Friday last week. I'll show you where. All right, so there are a couple areas that they de-ice. One of these is the central de-ice pad, which is, hey, William Lynn. Still enjoying the free booze, huh? So if you guys can check this out, ladies and gentlemen. So you see where those trucks are? So that is the central de-icing pad, or the center de-icing pad between runway 35 and 34 right. So that's where they'll usually de-ice if they're on a north flow. So that's one area. You see where those trucks are? Delta and the other de-icers, there's also that. I'll show you the other part. So they also de-ice down here. You see where that kind of tarmac is? They also de-ice there on this side. So that central de-ice pad and down there. And then there's also an area on the west side of the airport next to runway 34 left that they also de-ice at as well. So those are the three areas that they'll predominantly de-ice from. Delta has their own de-icers, by the way. And then those yellow trucks that I showed you are from a company called Integrated De-icing Solutions. Oh, thank you very much, Miss Wolves. Appreciate the hearts. United Express headed to Houston. It's true. It's true, William. I did tell you to say that, but Flair is a great man. Great guy. Absolutely. 1,000%. Off to Houston. Exactly. That's right, Car Wash. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Yeah, so Delta has the white trucks, and all the other airlines like JetBlue, Southwest, United, American, Air Canada, they all will go to that center de-ice pad usually for de-icing. Welcome in, everybody. It is 1:30 at the bottom of the hour. Make sure you take a moment, if you haven't yet, to smash that thumbs up button. If you like the scenery and think I'm an all right guy. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. Don't be shy. Say hi. Pips Planespotting Live, episode 102. All right, our next arrival is a private jet, an Embraer Phenom 300. And looks like we might have Delta 2289 from Salt Lake City headed our way. Also, I see a SkyWest CRJ 200 charter aircraft. Oh, yeah, Scott? Oh, she lives in Bountiful. Dang, man, that's awesome. Well, shoot, if it was clear, we could probably zoom the camera into her house because we can see the Bountiful Temple on a clear day. Very cool, Scott. I live in Ogden. Yeah, so you can see Bountiful right from here when it's super clear. Hey, Deborah K. How is the South Valley? Is it smoggy as here? Smoggy's here today. Can't wait for this storm to come in and clear this out. It's supposed to be getting a rain-snow mix on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Periods of rain and snow showers. Little Embraer Phenom. That's right, Car Wash. We do need to get rid of the bad air for sure. Pan back to Concourse A here with an Airbus CRJ 900 and E175. This is the newest part of Concourse A that just got done about a month ago. Yeah, definitely, Scott. That is a small world. So, yeah, I encourage you to tune in, Scott, when we have better weather. And also at night, because the Bountiful Temple obviously shines brightly in the background, but you can see it really well. You can see North Salt Lake and Bountiful really well when it is clear, not like today. All right, beginning about 2:15, we're supposed to have a host of arrivals. It's a little bit slow right now, so thanks for everybody sticking with me. And if you need to grab something to eat or whatnot, you're welcome to. So we'll have a host of arrivals beginning at 2:15 and a fair amount of departures. And then 3 o'clock, it really goes way up there as far as departures. So let me do a count here. Scott, thanks so much for supporting the channel with Premium Economy. Welcome in. You get premium access to the special emojis. Thank you for supporting the channel for just 99 cents. And special recognition. Thank you so much. Angie Owen, my lovely friend from Kentucky. Hello, hello. Great to see you. I missed you in the last couple of shows. I was like, oh, I miss Angie. I did have a good Thanksgiving. I hope you did as well. In lovely Kentucky, Western Kentucky. I don't know. I didn't overstuff myself, and I didn't go berserk on Black Monday, so I feel pretty good about myself. Yeah, thanks so much, Scott. Sounds good, Infidel. It's 36 degrees here and a little hazy today, Angie. That's right, Scott. You're not too far away. And, Scott, I actually, funny enough, later this week I have an interview for an airport in Evansville, Indiana. So right along there on the Ohio River. So I'll be hanging out with you and Angie maybe. $47. I'll take 47. $47. Yeah, it's 36 here. It was down to about 20 this morning, so it's gotten pretty cold with the clear skies. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, obviously, they like what they hear and who I am. My background is actually, for you new viewers, I actually have an aviation background. I was a flight dispatcher for almost 5 years between American Eagle Envoy, which is based in Dallas, and then Breeze Airways, which is actually based out here in Cottonwood Heights. So I was a flight dispatcher last for Breeze until last year. I was supposed to start school and then got sick. So just looking for a new job and excited. Oh, nice. Oh, he works in Eville? Well, shoot. Well, then we'll definitely have to celebrate if I get the job. Nice. So it's for an airport operations position, and we'll see how the interview goes. Yeah, and welcome in to everybody new. Don't be shy if you're new. Encourage you to subscribe. Smash that thumbs up button. It's great to have everybody on. Oh, cool. Very cool, Angie. Deal. Scott, question, great question. When did I start the channel? I started it in March of this year. So I've been doing it about 10 months, done just over 100 episodes. And great to be here in Salt Lake. And I promise you, when it's not smoggy or hazy, scenery is the best in the USA, and especially when it snows, it's like a snow globe. And I do travel around to other airports, so that's fun once in a while when we go on the road. But yeah, for right now, I'm in Salt Lake City, which is nice. It's a fairly good-sized airport. Hopefully we'll get more variety. Yeah, I love aviation. So my channel, I only started live streaming for about 10 months, but I've had the channel for almost 5 years. I did flight dispatching videos. I do a lot of plane spotting videos. In fact, I think if I last count, have over 50 plane spotting videos at different airports. Or let me rephrase that: plane spotting videos from 50 different airports. That's better. So yeah, I do like to travel and get around. Yeah, Louisville. Sounds good, Scott. I will let you know. Louisville has some surprisingly good food. Most people don't know that. Of course, Papa John's down in Louisville. Yum Brands down in Louisville. The Yum Center. I always thought Louisville was going to get like an NBA team. Then the Pacers could have like a big rivalry. Of course, Louisville and Kentucky, I saw, played in football last week. Do they still call it Papa John's Stadium there? So yeah, if you're just tuning in, you're like, "Where's the planes?" Well, it's a hub airport, so we have busy hours and slow hours. And 1 o'clock's a little bit of a slower hour, but it starts to pick up for arrivals around 2:15, and then 3 o'clock we get a ton of departures, 30 departures in that hour. So it'll pick up here in a little bit. So thanks for your patience, and if you need to go to the bathroom or get some work done or grab something to eat, hey, no offense needed. Taken. Benjamin, Prince Alberta, Saskatoon. All right, our first guy from Saskatoon, Benjamin. Welcome in. Pips Plane Spotting Live. Thanks for saying hi. Oh, you live 5 miles from SDF, Scott. Sweet. That's perfect. Well, it sounds like I'm hanging out with Scott and Angie. Okay, it's L&N Stadium now? Ah, interesting. I was wondering. So I actually lived in Columbus, Indiana, Scott, which if you know is about an hour north of Louisville. And so once in a while I would hang down in Louisville. And I've only been plane spotting for a couple years, so that was before I started plane spotting. But I'd get down to Louisville for the food or the fireworks for the 4th of July. And, of course, the Derby, so, yeah. Yep. Welcome back, Infidel. Well, on our way to a goal of 75 likes We're at 57 right now, so if you're just tuning in, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. We appreciate it. Sweet, Scott. And Scott, I'm not a drinker, but do they have like a virgin mint julep to drink? Possibly. All right, so we've got some action brewing here in E175 getting ready to take off to runway 34 right, and then we've got a pushback from an A319 here, Concourse A. Yeah, Miss Wolves, you're a famous celebrity, so it's a pleasure to have you. All right, Scott, cool. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. KLM Bird Strike. Wow. Pretty wild. What plane was it, William? Yeah. Seems like it. She seems like it, Scott. Yeah, Scott, if you could send like a 747 out here, we'd sure appreciate it. We get the MD-11 in, and 75s and 76s from UPS, but rarely we'll get the 74. So being at Worldport is pretty cool, and I'll catch SDF's channel once in a while. So yeah. Of course, Miss Wolves. All right, so they've got the tow bar separated. It doesn't look pushed back too far. Zoom in on this real quick while we're waiting. It looks like United's about to take the runway here, so I won't dilly-dally any further. All right, United departure to Denver. What do you guys think? Do you like the old United livery or the new United livery that's all blue? My money's with the new Rhapsody blue all day. Full flight on that E175. Took up a fair amount of the runway. Now we got a 737 heading to runway 34 right. Oh, copy that, Jevin. Thanks for the alert. Thank you very much. So yeah, I see a Delta 2427 from Denver on an Airbus A319. Thank you. Our friend from the tropics. And then Delta 999 on a 737-900. Getting ready to head to JFK. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. Very cool, Scott. I'll cross my fingers for sure. Actually, I have a friend who was a dispatcher for Western Global and is now at JetBlue. BB15, I will be here at least another hour. At least. I bet they drink a lot of Red Bull, Scott. Especially at night, getting everything in order. Oh, well, thank you very much, Miss Wolves. That means a lot. Means a lot. Thank you. I hope it is. I try and work hard, and I kind of feel like I have some good aviation knowledge background to pass along to people that helps make things a little more entertaining. So thank you. That's very kind of you to say. And I promise the scenery is better when it's not hazy and there's snow on the mountains. Well, thanks, Scott. Glad you found me too, and everybody else. That's great, Angie. Excuse me, I'm adding my battery here to the laptop so we can get some additional charging going here so we can stay on for longer. You know, my biggest regret is not plane spotting earlier in life. So I grew up in the Chicago area, and, you know, I was around Chicago O'Hare, and I love going to the airport, but I never plane spotted or did photography or videography, and I think that was my biggest regret, is not doing it sooner. A little bit later in life. I was a journalist by trade, and then about 5 years ago, I went back to school for my flight dispatcher certificate, and I've loved aviation ever since. So that, yeah, I'm just glad that I had the opportunity to get it. Yeah, it is very addicting, Scott. Very addicting. So that Delta right there is Delta 844 headed to Austin, Texas. And then we have Delta 337 on an A321. This A321 is really motoring down there. So Salt Lake has two runways that are 12,000 feet, and the runway 35, the general aviation runway, is 9,000 feet. So we got some long runways here, but that's also because of the high altitude, because we're at about 4,300 feet here. Thanks, Jevin. My personal favorite aircraft are the A220 Boeing 787. And if I had to choose between the A380 and the 747, I would pick the 747. That's awesome, Angie. I love that. I love that. Yes, it does, Scott. It not only takes longer to stop, but also to take off. You'd pick the SR-71. Good choice, Louis. Yep, because of the thinner air. With less oxygen. Yep. That's right. That's right, Scott. That's why it was so fun getting into aviation, because it was a whole new world opening up for me, from journalism and everything along with that. So, no question. And the nice thing about aviation is you're always learning. You don't. There's so much to learn. So, I think that's one of the things I like about it as well. Really, Jevin, you like the E175? Cool choice, dude. Very interesting. And welcome in everybody who's just tuning in, almost to the top of the hour here in Salt Lake City. Welcome to Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 102. If you're just joining us, I encourage you to like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, if you're a veteran, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Goal for today is 75 likes. Think we'll eclipse that, of course. Next arrival will be Delta 665. Delta 665 from Atlanta on an Airbus A321. Hey, Dylan, my man from Bridgeport. What's happening? Oh, it's Patrick Mahomes again. Here comes Frontier Airlines on our Airbus A320. Just a heads up, guys, we'll probably be trolled. Whenever I see the name Pat Mahomes, I see a troll alert. I could use some Portillo's today, Dylan. Delicious. Have any of you guys seen the movie Airheads? I was texting my friend this last night, but there's a part in the Airheads where Steve Buscemi, Adam Sandler, and that's awesome, Randy. So close to 75 likes. Infidel has a good question. So the Airheads movie, so Steve Buscemi, Adam Sandler, and Brendan Fraser take a radio show hostage to try and get their demo played as a hard rock band. And in an effort to try and infiltrate the radio station that's being held hostage, a police officer impersonates a music producer, saying that he'll get their band's name, the Lone Rangers, their music tape played And so he pretends he's a music producer, but he's actually a police officer. And he asks Steve Buscemi, the band members, Adam Sandler and Brendan Fraser, ask the would-be police officer which side he took when Van Halen broke up. So the police officer said that he would take Van Halen, and then they immediately respond back, "Oh, he's a cop," because nobody in their right mind would have taken Van Halen after David Lee and Van Halen broke up. So that's our new test question to anybody who's new to the channel. Who would they take? Would they take David Lee Roth or would they take Van Halen? What's up, Wade? Thank you very much, Jevin. Here's our A320 taking off. Aviation Wade, what's happening? All right, so Infidel question has, what made me get into dispatch? Honestly, I had a friend who was a first officer for American Airlines. That's right, jump. And my friend is a first officer, and he's like, why don't you look into flight dispatching? Because as a kid, I used to love geography, and I used to love weather, and those are kind of two important things to know if you're going to be a flight dispatcher. So I went to school. It takes about 200 hours of classroom time, and then a written and verbal examination in front of an instructor, and got to be a flight dispatcher. So basically what a flight dispatcher does is they are the flight planner for the flights that go on. So like this Delta flight that just took off, flight dispatcher planned that, and a captain will look over that and agree with the flight dispatcher, and he'll sign off on the release. But the flight dispatcher plans the flight, monitors the flight while it's en route, and then makes sure it gets in to the airport safely and sound. It's a pretty awesome job. Van Halen is a great band, though, by the way. Definitely. There's an A220, one of my favorite planes. Dylan, I haven't watched Suits before. No. Yeah, wait, I remember you. Any jumping jacks today? Good question, Dylan. I will do jumping jacks for donations. The worst airline in the U.S. Well, that's kind of subjective, Jevin, but usually the one that is ranked near the bottom is usually either American Airlines or Frontier. Van Halen, not Van Hagar. Nice, Scott. Yeah, so Dylan, I'll do 10 jumping jacks for a $5 super chat. Was a cop for years. I don't know. Oh, Aviation Wade. Thanks so much for the super chat, dude. Appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel. Very kind of you. Oh, you want me to do jumping jacks for 99 cents? Well, okay, I'll do 5 jumping jacks for 99 cents. Usually I do 10 jumping jacks for a $5 super chat. But I'll do, since you're a new member, Wade, I'll do that. I'll do 10 jumping jacks. So I'm adjusting the camera here, folks, so you can see me doing the jumping jacks so I don't fake out. May have to move the camera over here. Yeah, Spirit or Frontier, Jevin? Okay, I think I got it. So, stand by. Whoops. This will help keep me warm, too. This will help keep me warm. So, stand by. There you go, Wade. Thanks for the contribution. Yeah, Angie, that's right. I mean, what other host will do that? Thank you very much, Miss Wolves. Yeah, so we do have fun on the program, and that's part of the fun. Oh, nice. We got a nice Beechcraft here from Alpine Air, I think. You got it, Aviation, Wade. Got to have a little fun here. Things will start picking up here now that we're past 2 o'clock. A lot of arrivals, and then a lot of departures really kick off around 3. So Southwest Airlines is ready to depart. Runway 34 right. Well, thank you, Angie. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your contributions, and happy to make it that way. That is the goal. Make it entertaining, informative, and educational. Flare, no, not yet. Ben Rector. I can't play Ben Rector, Dylan. I'll get a copyright claim from YouTube. Nope, haven't missed the heavy yet. We should have the Paris departure in about, I think, 40 minutes or so. That's right, Infidel. Thanks, sir. Here's our Embraer E175 departure. Thank you so much for everyone for your likes and support. Almost to 75 likes. That's our goal for today. And once we hit that, let's surpass it. Let's get to 100. Thank you for the latest METAR weather conditions. Infidel Fireman, light winds from the north, 7 statute miles clear, temperature of 4 degrees. Yeah, so Flare, I have a portable laptop battery that I purchased to charge the laptop. Well, thank you, Wade. Mighty kind of you. So yeah, I purchased the laptop battery because you're not always going to be close to a power outlet when broadcasting. So I purchased that, and it's been a good investment so far. I have no clue, William. I'm really trying to think on this one. I don't think it's iced tea. Yeah, I police officer. No, I don't know. So yeah, I have a laptop portable battery pack, Flare. It was $80 on Amazon. It was Anchor. Oh, you guys, Dylan and Wade, fighting it out. Dylan, remind me, what part of Chicago are you from? That's right, Bridgeport, Southside. So are you a Cubs or Sox fan? Terrible part of Chicago. Nah. The only terrible part is like the southwest side. Like between 30th and 105th. And east of Halstead. Eddie Money, I didn't know he was a police officer. Really? I had no clue, William. That's a new fun fact. This is a 737-900. Delta has a ton of these. Sox all the way. I wouldn't expect anything less from somebody on the south side in Bridgeport. Good for you, Dylan. Man, Aviation Wade with the haterade. We're all nice here, remember Aviation Wade? Dylan, I'm a... That's right, Infidel. Be nice. Be nice, Wade. I'm a Cubs guy. Chop on, Scott. Braves. Yeah, dude, what happened to the Braves? What happened to them this year? Bring back Freddie Freeman. Wade. Yeah, ran out of gas, for sure. I'm surprised, Scott, that you being in Louisville, you're not a Reds guy. I guess that does count, William. Yeah. I guess that counts. Scruffy Tam. Man, long time no see. A premium economy member. Scruffy Tam, great to see you. Okay, Aviation. Dude, where have you been? I've been wondering. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. Gotcha. I understand, Scott. Man, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, it's great to see you, my friend. Justin. Yeah, glad to have you, my friend. Yeah, Justin, that's right. Bobby Sherman, huh? Did not know that. Deborah Kay? Yeah, okay. You have been very busy. The Reds representing the Reds. Justin Allen. I figured being Columbus, it would be like the Cleveland Indians. But I understand that. The Reds. Oh, we got an A220 sighting here. Next arrival will be Delta 1194 and a 737 900. Then it is Delta 1329 on an A2 2300. So here we come with the arrivals and the departures. So we're going to be getting here and busy in the next few minutes. Make sure you like and subscribe. Our goal is 75 likes today. We're almost there. Let's see if we can get to 100. Oh, nice. Joey Votto. Very cool. Very cool. That's pretty rad. I'm not going to lie. Porky. What's up, Porky? California Aviation. Good afternoon. Good afternoon from Salt Lake City. I got you, Justin. Very cool, dude. Great American Ballpark. It is a great ballpark. For sure. Nice. Nice California Aviation. BB-15's back. Man, we're going to get you a new laptop, Flair. Oh, that is the question, Justin Elm. That is the question. I think there's a better shot at getting a hockey team than a baseball team. Well, we'll get you there soon, my friend. We'll get you there soon, Flair. Yeah, the thing with the baseball team, I don't know, Justin. Let me put it this way. The realistic expansion teams, Dylan, probably for about at least another hour, Porky. I would say the most likely expansion teams in my mind, Justin, would be probably the National Hockey League, then the NFL, then baseball. I don't know if I see baseball in Salt Lake. Especially when baseball is like an everyday sport. Wade told me you do jumping jacks for donations. If you donated $50, would you do 100 jumping jacks? Yeah, I do 100 jumping jacks. There's the A2 2300. For $50, I'd do 100 jumping jacks. Heck yeah. Hey Porky, where are you from? Never heard of where you're from. What do you think, Justin? Which sport is most likely to succeed in Salt Lake? Baseball, football, or hockey? 'Cause, 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 'cause Scott, I'll see if I can do 100 in a row. I think the most I've ever done in a row is 50. But money talks, so I might be up for that. Miss Wolves, 13, you're the best. Okay, Aviation, you think hockey? Yeah, see, I think hockey too. Porky, you're in Rhode Island. What part? I have plane spotting video from Providence. Here comes JetBlue on runway 35, right? TF Green's a pretty convenient airport to get to. And there's good Italian food in Providence. Newport, nice. Right along the coast, dude. You like tennis, Flair? Right on. Hey, tennis would keep me lean and mean, man. Yeah, that's interesting, Justin. See, and that's kind of my thought. And I know the Jazz owner, Ryan Smith, has talked about getting the expansion franchise and then having the Jazz and the hockey team play at the same arena. That would be convenient. I've lived in Salt Lake for about 2 years, Porky. Plus, I think, Justin, I think he could probably get public support to build a new arena for both the Jazz and the expansion team, too. That's kind of my thought on it. Yeah, exactly, Justin. Probably, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's a great observation. Maybe one of the Huntsmans, maybe. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Get the dad's trust open up. Favorite airport, Porky, that I've been to? Probably Tampa. Probably Tampa because they have restaurants pre-security, and each of the concourses are broken up into their own little section, like A, B, and D, C, and D. So, and they have security at each of those concourses. So Tampa's definitely one of my favorites. Indianapolis, though, super easy to get through, clean, spacious. So definitely. One time, Jazz game. One time in the nosebleeds. I see now, Salt Lake City, Justin, if I stayed here and they got a hockey team, I would be a loyal fan. I'd be like one of the first. It's OKC. What's up, Rob? Welcome in. Another one of the founding members of the Premium Economy Club. Rob Blackman, 226 locally. Great to see you. 36 degrees. Hazy skies today in Salt Lake City. And here's American 2845 flying back to DFW on an Airbus A321. DFW is a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Yay, we did it. Thank you so much, Miss Wolves. 1375 likes. Ooh, Rob, 28 degrees with the wind chill. All right, I'll stay here in Salt Lake City. Thanks you so much for the likes and the support. If you're new to the channel, encourage you to like and subscribe, and don't be shy and say hi. Smash that thumbs up button. But yay, we've reached our goal for today. Thanks to everybody for tuning in on a Tuesday afternoon. Welcome, welcome. I believe we're about 20 minutes away from our A330 departure to Paris, which is the largest aircraft we get here for commercial. At 10 degrees. Now that sounds fantastic, Flair. That sounds like real shorts weather. Oh, nice, Infidel. Flying to Paris from LA. Angie's a hard no. Hard no on 10 freaking degrees. That's what the F stands for, 10 freaking degrees. That's cool, Infidel. Is he, which airline is he flying? Is he flying Air France? Or is he doing Delta or United? Or French B? Scott, it's true. Oh, shoot, going to Morocco? Dang, dude, that'll be awesome. American Airlines needs to bring back the, before the pandemic, they had plans to fly the 757 from Philadelphia to Morocco, which would have been awesome. But then the pandemic happened and they haven't brought it back. Very cool. All right, everyone. I see an A330. That means it's time for a heavy alert. That's right. That's the sound, the horn we play when we have a heavy either departing or arriving on the runways we are in view of. So there's our A330neo ready to head to Paris. And we have the heavy alert emoticon emoji. JD Parvin. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Just in time for the A330 to take off. Oh, flare. Ugh. Sounds disgusting. Yeah, sorry, Scott. Yep, that's the new horn we use. That's on the show. See, everybody pays attention because they're like, what the heck is that horn? And everybody pays attention. That, she is a beaut, Clark. That's right. So we typically will have 3 A330s daily. They fly from Delta. And they fly to Paris, London, and Amsterdam. They're looking the vertical stabilizer check right there. CRJ was flying right over that A330. All right, Flare. Great to see it. That would be awesome. That would be very cool. Delta 221. Rockin' and rollin'. Yeah, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button if you like what you see here. The A330 ready to depart. Yeah, with the work from home commute is a nice thing, Angie. So in addition to the A330, we've got the heavy alert emoticon you can send, and also the old Southwest livery and the new Southwest livery on a 737-800. And here we go. Thank you, Angie. Thanks, Randy. Wonderful. Off to Paris they go in comfort. Nice. Again, skies are getting a little bit clearer, looking better. All right, Southwest ready to depart. The old Southwest livery. We had the Herb livery with the brown and red last week, was it? Looking super sharp. And there we go. It's hard to imagine this is the old livery. Yeah, you missed the livery. Okay, Aviation. Oh, looks like we got a penalty box recipient. Southwest Airlines. It's got a float time, it appears. Yep, and guess what? It's headed to Denver. 45:58. I'm sure every time the Southwest pilots are like, you're flying to Denver, you're like, ugh. Because every time there's a float time almost from Salt Lake City. That's right, flared penalty box. It's got the flow time into Denver. So when we say flow time, what we're talking about for everybody who's new to the channel, flow time. So there are some airport combinations or airports that are extremely busy, and because of that, ATC can only handle so much traffic. And more importantly, they can only fit planes into so much airspace. So in this instance, the Denver flight there that's in the penalty box is being held by ATC until there's a spot that they can fit them in. Flare 318, I use a MacBook Pro 14-inch Silicon. Yeah, it's nice, okay, Aviation, that you've got the big maintenance facility there. That's pretty awesome. Very nice. Or you're delayed from Canada anyways. Is that pretty common, Flair? A lot of delays? Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. If you're just tuning in, encourage you to like and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, don't be shy and say hi. You can also support the channel via Super Chat, Super Like, or join the Premium, Ultimate, or First Class clubs for the Pip Pals Club. 241 locally here in Salt Lake City. Oh, this wasn't too long of a flow time for that Southwest Airlines flight. Copy that, infidel. He's ready to roll. Off to Denver. Embraer 175, getting ready to depart. Northbound. They do that right as I check the phone. Well, they're fairly light today. Three o'clock coming up in about 15 minutes will be a lot of departures. Next arrival about 15 minutes out, 10 minutes out. It's American 2830 on an Airbus A321. Then we got an Embraer Legacy 450 and then Delta 2347 from Santa Ana on a Airbus 220-100 about 15 minutes out. Here in Salt Lake City.
We'll track the price of your...
Thank you so much for the likes and the support. We're at 83 right now. We might be able to hit 100 before the end of the show. That's fantastic. Here on a Tuesday, it's wonderful. Take a look at Concourse A. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Scott, just a little bit. It is getting a little bit clearer. It typically does in the afternoon as the sun goes to the west side. So that's nice. But, yeah, it'll still be hazy tomorrow. And then I think Thursday it'll start to clear out. Yes, that is correct. That E-175 headed to OKC. To my homie, OK Aviation. Now we got a pushback there. E-175. Zoom in on that sucker a little bit. They're really pushing him back. All right. Interesting. Interesting Desert White. And that would make sense, too. You've got United, Southwest, Delta, and Frontier all fly to Denver from Salt Lake City. Popular connection. Both for Southwest and for United. Wonder if their maintenance is taking that E-175. Jet dispatcher. Clow International Airport. I believe Clow's about 15 miles to the south. It's in Bolingbrook. Yeah. Yep. Close, though. Hello, jet dispatcher. Yeah, they're just parking this one, I guess, as an extra. That's got to be nice. Clow International. Yeah, the Naperville Skyline. You know, I was always upset just jet dispatcher as a kid. When I saw the name Clow International, I always thought there was more to it. But there's not. It's like a 3,300-foot runway. It was always misleading. I was like, oh. All right, so we've got American on final. Then it's Delta 2347 on final. And 10 minutes behind them, United 1045 on a Boeing 737 MAX 9 from the aforementioned Denver, Colorado. Looking for our American in the haze. There it is. A little better visibility, but still pretty bad to the south. I still can't see the hospital. Temple Square, great question. We'll see if we can zoom in, Scott, for you. It's in downtown, so it's about 10 minutes away, and you can take the train from the airport right to Temple Square. So we have a quick minute between arrivals. Let's check out. All right, so we're zooming in. Of course, the Salt Lake Temple is under construction or refurbishment. So if you look right there, stop. So you can kind of see where those cranes are in the center screen, and just below that, that's where Temple Square is. You can see that dome building as well. And so that's where Temple Square is. But the Salt Lake Temple is under refurbishment until 2025. So it's kind of tough to see. But you can see some of the steeples right there. Right in the back. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, great. That's where it is, Scott, right there. That's right. The dome-looking thing is the tabernacle. That is correct. And then the building off to the left is the church office building. That's right. 10% of the ties. They are replacing Moroni, I believe. That is correct. Yeah, they're doing everything. But I think they're still doing work on the top of the temple. I know they had to do additional work further than what they had planned. Where's that A220? But yeah, that will be replaced. This is Delta 2347 inbound from Santa Ana, Orange County. Yep, it is hazy. It's what we like to call the inversion, Angie. It's where a combination of cold air and pollution are trapped in the mountain valley, and it can't get out. So it's hazy. It was hazy today. It was hazy yesterday. We're supposed to hopefully have a storm clean it out on Thursday, so it'll be bad tomorrow too. But yep, you're right. Almost 3 o'clock here on Pip's Planespotting Live. I'm going to be proactive, ladies and gentlemen, because I think my battery on my camera is about to, well, we got a good bit of battery life left. Not bad. All right, we'll stick with this sucker for a little bit. But I do have a backup battery as well. Gino Finelli, hello. I am Pip. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 102. I got you, Scott. Yeah, they still are. They are indeed. It is a thorough refurbishment. They're doing a full seismic redo, so Utah's prepared for the big one. The MTC is actually done. Well, I wouldn't say it's being redone. They built new towers for it for missionaries, and they tore up some of the old buildings. So that's still there. Here's our United 737 MAX 9 from Denver. But yeah, they have new towers now at the MTC. That hasn't changed a whole lot, except for the new towers. So that's really nice. They did a really good job down at the MTC. Oh, United on United action. Just shy of 3 o'clock here in Salt Lake City. Getting ready to have the departures kick up here soon. Christopher. Yep, that's right. You're exactly right, Christopher. You got it. You got it, Scott. Sounds like you're familiar with the area, some of the area at least. Here's a United Airbus A319. Provo has an airport, Scott, actually, and Breeze Airlines and Breeze Airways, and Legion Airlines actually fly out of Provo. So not as busy here in Salt Lake, but it'd be fun to do a live stream from down there in Provo. Yes. Not only do you want to see the salt flats, you want to see how fast you can go on the salt flats, right? Desert White, they're going to bring back commercial flights. Nice. That would be a good idea. We know that Avella was there. All right, so United 1790, that Airbus A319 is in the penalty box. I bet you can guess where this one is headed. That is headed to Denver. Hopefully it won't be too long for them to depart. Gino, the weather is cold. It is cold. The winds are light, thankfully, but it is cold. It's 36 degrees right now, and my toes and my fingers hurt. It's one thing to be out for a few minutes, but I've been outside for 3 hours standing here. Interesting. But doesn't the, penalty box, Desert Dwight, does the city own the hangars, or is it some private individual? Four Corners. Oh, Angie, you're going to love that. I'm a big fan of Durango, Colorado. That's not too far from the Four Corners. That would be awesome. They do make battery-heated gloves and socks. That is correct, and I probably should pick some up. Jet Dispatcher. Maybe I need to put that on the Christmas list. Okay, so the city owns the land, but the hangars are owned by others. I see. I see where the problem is. Private and public mixing together. Just 13 lengths away from 100. So if we still have a little bit of time left, if there are new people here, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Moab 2, great choice, Jet Dispatcher. Smash that thumbs up button if you're new. And encourage you to subscribe if you're a new viewer. You can PayPal for some salt. Yeah, I just don't think Desert Dwight, I don't think the city has the resources, the financial resources that maybe Provo does, even though the FAA will probably contribute more than 50% towards the terminal construction. That's the interesting thing. Oh, we got a whale sighting. Our lovely A220 is taxiing to runway 34 right. Started up the other engine. Gonna have a lot of departures in this hour. Well, thanks, Gino. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're here from, I live just outside of Salt Lake City. I appreciate that. I do try and stream often, and we also make trips to new airports. We were in Fort Lauderdale in South Florida a couple weeks ago. In October, we were in San Francisco and Seattle and did live streams there as well. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll keep it on the DL. Appreciate that, Gino. Means a lot. Delta 2477 here. An A220 100 headed to Orange County. That's Santa Ana, John Wayne Airport. Here we go. We're rolling. Nice flare. You turned on the heat down to the 40s there, Jet Dispatcher? Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, Flare, I've got a MacBook Pro Silicon. Got an inbound arrival of SkyWest 3726 from Palm Springs. As we hit the top of the hour, 3:06 now here in Salt Lake City. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 102. I'm sure it was, Jet Dispatcher. That cold front reaches deep south. MLG, what's up, man? Great to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Moab, yeah, Moab's a good choice. Zion. Yeah, it is an outdoor spectacle of beauty for sure, Angie. MLG. Hello, hello. Still have our United Airbus A319 in the penalty box. Getting ready for the departures. 30 departures expected in this 3 o'clock hour. Meanwhile, our Embraer E175 landing from Palm Springs. MLG, everything's good. It's cold as always. And a little hazier today. But overall, it's getting better. So things are well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. How's it going for you? And MLG, remind me where you're from? I'll probably be coming live again on Thursday. I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. And Thursday. But we'll see. That could change. I'm very much a spotter at heart. So if I see a special livery or a special plane, then there's a good chance that I want to share it live. So we'll see. Angie, Arkansas, nice. Love Arkansas. Big fan of XNA, so Northwest Arkansas Regional. And Northwest Arkansas in general. It's beautiful up there. Sounds like we got a conspiracy going on between Angie Owen and Scott. Nefarious dealings. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We're almost to 100 likes today. So in this 3 o'clock departure block, we've got, let me do a count. Yeah, just over 30 departures here in this hour, both majority commercial and private. Airport arrival delays, huh, for Denver? Yeah. Just retired from the fire department. All right, Scott, good for you. Congratulations on making it through. Airbus A321 here. Kind of in front of United, still waiting to depart to Denver. Ah, nice, Angie. See, this is what I love. Aviation, connecting people from all over. Fantastic. Sorry for the sniffles. Got a little bit of a runny nose with the cold temperatures. My name's Pip. PIP, super easy. John. Her real name is John. Oh, jet dispatcher. That's a good inside joke right there. Hey, we can finally see the tops of the mountains now. All right. Jason Bourne. Yeah, I'll take Jason Bourne over John Martin. Not that John Martin's a bad name, but I like the name of Jason Bourne. There's a plane that we don't see too often. The old livery of the 737-700 for United. Not too many of those flying these days. Jason Bourne. So that United flight is 10:09, headed to Houston Intercontinental. Is that another name for firefighters, Angie's hose slingers? Glad you're a hose slinger, not a hose slinger. What about, Scott, what about working at the airport and the ARF, the Airport Rescue and Firefighting? That'd be cool. Okay, Aviation, my homie. Now we can make out downtown Salt Lake City pretty well. Almost to 100 likes, folks. Just a few more. So if you haven't had a chance, smash that thumbs up button. So nice to meet all of you and broadcast today in these chilly conditions. I gotcha. I gotcha, Scott. Well, I know whenever I look at openings, there's that's one of the positions is always ARF that's in demand. All right, now I'm going to change the battery here. Stand by for the rainbow screen of death. Still at it. Oops. Not that way either. Come on, Pip. Get with it. There we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. You get to monitor ICU patients from home, Angie. That's awesome. Yeah, we should work on the rainbow screen of death emoji. Good call. Oh, super cool, Scott. You know, we should interview you. We should have you on the show and talk about firefighting. A lot of people would find that interesting. I bet. Well, thanks, Gino. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying not to. Trying to do jumping jacks and stay warm. Miss Wolves 13, thank you. Still got the United in the penalty box here. Almost to 100 likes. Smash that thumbs button if you haven't had a chance to. Bacon. Bacon. Delicious. I like bacon action. I like bacon action, Scott. Me too. That's why I'm like, bacon? What? You can see some of these flow times into Denver can get quite lengthy. I think we're about 20 minutes now for this United departure to Denver. Just waiting to get fit into the airspace above. Yes, thank you, Flair. Appreciate that. Just a few minutes away. Yes, love that, Angie. Excellent. See, I knew you were my kind of girl. That's what I'm talking about. E-175 departure. Rolling towards runway 34 right. Yes, we did it. Thank you so much, Jet Dispatcher. Woo! Thank you, Scott. Gagan. Yes, we've got one plane that's waiting to depart. And then we've got an E-175, an Embraer E-175 about to depart. So we'll have that. A lot of departures in the 3 o'clock hour. Yes, he is a gentleman and a scholar, Jet Dispatcher. Fun fact, we are, Jet Dispatcher and I are former colleagues as flight dispatchers. All right, so we've got an E-175 from SkyWest, an Embraer E-175. That's the type of aircraft right there. And then we've got an Airbus. You're going to have to talk to the Holiday Oil owner on that one. You're closer with him than I am. Thank you so much, Miss Wolves 13. Very exciting. There's an A319. Very exciting. Another great show today. I will send you a case of Diet Cokes, though, from Holiday Oil Jet Dispatcher. That's the real reward right there. All right, this E175 is rolling from Salt Lake City. Hot chocolate sounds good, too. There's a Starbucks, by the way, pre-security here in the new Salt Lake International Airport. So you can get something hot to drink pre-security. There is one restaurant pre-security. It's called Blue Lemon. It's a fairly healthy restaurant, so... Marvin rolling in Montana. Ah, nice, Flare. We'll check this out. Sweet, Flare. Off it goes. Oh, that's pretty sweet, Jet Dispatcher. Nice little housewarming gift. Bryce will be celebrating too, and this is Delta 2443 headed to San Francisco. Say what, okay, Aviation, huh? Off to San Francisco. Oh, what do you want to bet that Delta Airbus A321 is headed to Denver? I haven't looked on the radar, but I'm gonna guess that one's headed to Denver. Kevin Kelly, how's it going? Doing well, sir. Chilly today? Oh, it's a joke, okay, Aviation. I got it. Well, it looks like that Delta flight's finally been released after about 40 minutes. And, yeah, that Delta 1632 is headed to Denver. So that one goes into the penalty box. It's good. It was a good joke, okay, Aviation. I haven't gotten much sleep. You just have to plan it, Jet Dispatcher. I'll make sure I'm available. Get down there for a week and do a live stream from Orlando and Tampa. Yep. How are you, Kevin? It's about 36 degrees here, hazy today. 1 or 2 more days of haze, and then we'll get this storm out of here. We'll get a rain and... When I say storm, rain and snow possible Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. San Francisco is about 700 miles, 750 miles, Flare. It's about an hour and a half flight. So it's not bad at all. You can actually fly to San Francisco from the Salt Lake area. A couple different airlines. You've got United, you've got Delta, You also have Breeze Airways that flies to San Francisco out of Provo, which is 40 minutes south. Any UPS inbound? I believe we do, Kevin. Let's take a look. Well, there you go. Desert Dwight sounds like a big storm. That's what we like to hear. Snow on the mountains will be beautiful. It will indeed be beautiful. All right, there goes United getting ready to go to Denver finally after waiting. First UPS inbound, Kevin Kelly, is supposed to arrive at 4:30. Let's call it 4:45 just to be safe. No problem, Infidel. Thanks for putting it in. Yeah, as long as it's rained down in the valley. I hear you. Desert Dwight, what are we going to do to get you transferred or something to like Arizona or Southern Nevada? We got a heavy on our way. An A330 from Delta. A330 Neo headed to Amsterdam. That's right, Scott. We'll have an A330 departing runway 34 right momentarily. That'll come into view. And finally, this A319. That's right, Desert Dwight. That's right, Flair. Finally, this A319 is off to Denver after hanging out here for almost 40 minutes. There's our A330. Well, that was up in a jiffy. Nice. Well, thank you very much, Angie. Yeah, I had some requests to be very creative, and glad I could provide them. And again, joining the Premium Economy or Ultimate Economy Club, you get those coveted emojis. Brian, the stream's going well, just in time for the A330 here, in the A330 Neo, to depart to Amsterdam. Angie Owen is a member of the Ultimate Economy Club. She gets the spacious legroom and the extra support. It's true, Brian. Yeah, I know it's a new thing. It's a new thing. We just started last Thursday. I created them, so it's fairly new. Yeah, Desert Dwight, this one is, well, we had our Paris earlier. London is actually arriving on the west side just about now, and so this one's headed to Amsterdam. Hey, ERB, great to see you, my friend. Just in time for our A330. Oh, uh-oh. Flair, we don't have a yellow banana alert. We have the old Spirit livery right here. This is a rare bird we don't see too often. It's kind of unique. And make sure if you're just tuning in, if you're new to the channel, that you like and subscribe. And if you're a veteran of the channel, smash that thumbs up. We hit the 100 likes. Yep, California, it's one of the heavies we get. Oh, cool, ERB. Es muy bueno. I understand. Well, thanks for stopping by, ERB. See ya, ERB. Great to see ya. Yeah, this is the A330neo is the biggest jet that we get on a regular basis here. I know, right? Exactly right, Angie. This is not an A380. This is an A330. An A380 would be a double-decker California Aviation. All right. We'll see you later, Flair. All right, here we go. Off and rolling. Sorry. Oh, man, thank you so much, Jet Dispatch, for the contribution. Dinner at Raising Cane's, that sounds fabulous. I will pick it up after the stream. Thank you so much for your generosity. It sure does. Oh, I thought you were leaving, Flair. My bad. Love me some cane sauce. The baby American, the baby bus. Deborah Kay in the South Valley. She's got the London arrival. Not quite the 747 California Aviation. Close. Hi, Bob. What? I love that. Your cat hit the like button. Love it. Flares, the 787 comes in the summertime seasonally with KLM. Oh, excellent. Very nice. Nice, Jet Dispatcher. Deborah Kay's in perfect positioning for those arrivals. Jet Dispatcher, I'm still waiting for Portillo's out here as the 737-800 takes off. Yeah, Scruffy Tam, thanks so much. It's great generosity of everyone. Thanks everybody for the likes and support. And if you're just tuning in, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Matt Man, hey, you got it, dude. 2 nights in a row. Finally, the skies have cleared up a little bit. Yeah. Deborah K, usually it does go to the left. When we're on a north flow like this, most of the, almost always, if you notice, the transatlantic arrivals from Amsterdam, London, and Paris will almost always land on the western runway. Oh, that is pretty funny. Sounds like we definitely need to have that housewarming party there, Jet Dispatcher. Ooh, yeah, the beef and cheddar croissant. Good choice, Matt, man. I always got to get their onion rings or their cheese fries. Yeah, but the beef and cheddar croissant, excellent choice. I know, right? Angie Owen. Well, I have a moment here. Let's check out the birds. So we've got Southwest 738 on a 737 MAX 8. I wonder if they do that on purpose. Delicious, Scott. So now we got we got an arrival on runway 35. So not only do we have a Denver flow time, this Spirit Airlines is going to Las Vegas and also has a flow time. So busy day for Las Vegas airspace as well. And we got the old Spirit livery. What's up with that, Jet Dispatcher? Ooh, pizza sounds fantastic, Angie. Southwest 738 on a 737 MAX 8. That's funny. Okay. I have been to Bona Beef, Matt. Wasn't too impressed. Not overly impressed. Like, I would still stick with Portillo's. I mean, it's not bad, but I would probably still stick with Portillo's. What are your thoughts? What do you think about Portillo's versus Bona Beef there? Mr. Matt Man? Follow that E175 camera. Now we got JetBlue. JetBlue rolling down the runway or taxiway here too. Yeah. Copy that. Yeah, Matt. Ah, smart man. Embraer E175 headed north to Alaska. No, well, not Alaska. Let's go. Let's try Burbank. All right, Spirit got released from the penalty box, but Delta Denver flight is still there. JetBlue's rolling off to JFK on the Airbus A320. Yeah, I know, Flair, not the banana. Shenfield Place, hello, hello. Greetings, great to see you again. Where'd it go? JetBlue, where are you at? Ah, there you are. Yeah, future employer. Here goes Spirit. Down to Las Vegas. Or Lost Wages. Ha ha ha. Sweet, dude. That's fantastic, Shenfield Place. Where are you going to be headed? And if you're just joining us, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I know I never had the opportunity, Batman, to ride Amtrak. I know my sisters did when they were going out to school here, but I have not had the opportunity yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our last plane because my toes and my fingers are hurting, and I am hungry for some Raisin Canes. So, this Delta 2812 headed off to Sacramento will be our last plane for today. Ah, Scruffy Tim, very nice. Oh, sweet, dude. That sounds fantastic, Shenfield Place. Well, monitors are pretty cheap, like $100. Yep, Scott, it is true. It is true. All right, Alan. Great to see you as always. We'll see you again, Shenfield Place. I've been out in 36-degree weather for almost 4 hours, so yeah, it's about time. I'll be on again, probably be off tomorrow, but back again on Thursday. We'll keep you updated on the YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. So that is Pip's Planespotting Live. Episode 102 is now in the books. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. Great to see everybody here. Thanks, Matt, man. We'll see you guys again soon. Let you know when we'll be broadcasting live again. I will get an extra one for Bryce for sure. Episode 102 is in the books. Remember, here at Pip's Planespotting Live, we make all your streams come true. Thank you so much, Angie, as always. It's been great having each one of you on board. You are fantastic. All the premium economy members have been outstanding. Can't thank you enough. And it's been fantastic. Yes. Thank you, Scott. Great to have you on board. Join the premium economy. Flair 318. Scruffy Tam, Angie Owen, Justin Allen, Flare 318. Don't forget Brian Tampa, Scruffy Tam, Jet Dispatcher. Thanks so much to all the Premium Economy and Ultimate Economy members for joining the show today. We'll see you on Thursday, Flare. Copy that. We'll see you then. Great job, Infidel. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again Thursday. See ya.